From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Striding in, Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
St. Louis, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Chipper right there. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Jones is there on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. First offering on its way. Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Outside, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Down the first baseline. Pujols has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Still 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Steve Finley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Jones over to his right. One away. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is skied into short left center. Albies into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. It's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Striding into the box, Jed Jerko. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Into the stands, he got it! Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fred McGriff, set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dale Murphy.
Right fielder, Dale Murphy.
First offering on its way. Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit. The first of the year for the Braves. Stepping in, Nick Markakis.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Gibson has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Now batting, Colton Wong. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Now the pitch. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. Now to the plate, Yadier Molina.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch on the way. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Striding in once again, Ozzie Smith. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there. 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Ina Slaughter 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Castro is under it, and that's the third out. At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Albies is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Albies, base runner at first with 1 out.
Let's get something going.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Albies is on the move. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit down the line at first. He'll go to the bag for 1, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count. He wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Chipper, 28 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jim Edmonds, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. And now pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now here's the pitch. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Steve Finley, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid Splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Turned on down the line, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tommy Pham. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Two and 2.
Open the eyes, huh?
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Fred McGriff, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Slaughter is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Edmonds on the move. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. So stepping in, Starlin Castro.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. Edmonds has it in his sights. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Get your program scorecard.
At the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Colton Wong will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now here it comes. And this one runs up high, ball 1. In there, 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground to short. Castro has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Flowers, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Up around the face. Flowers at second. Albies at first with no outs. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's got it. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
It's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Chipper Jones becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to center field. Edmonds is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. The 1-0 home. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Enos Slaughter. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
So 1-1. Popped him up. Flowers shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. First delivery to him on the way. A knuckler that just missed too low. A high fastball is in there.
got a ball, 1 strike.
And a knuckleball over the outside corner. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Finley, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Steve Finley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
3-0 to him now. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Ready once again, Dale Murphy trying to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Dale Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2-1 to the two-time MVP Dale Murphy. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Wong is there, and there's one down now. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries so far. On his way to pitch number 100. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Finley is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Strike called, 2-1. The count now at 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. And Finley will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Riding in once again, Jed Jerko. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ender Inciarte is on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And plenty of room out there for Edmonds, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Looped out towards short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Jose Ramirez.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count to Molina. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Enos Slaughter. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. High pop-up. Freeman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Fred McGriff. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 3-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A tag for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Dale Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Al Minter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jim Edmonds. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Minter, a 25-year-old. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2- to 3-year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
2-1 to Edmonds. Here's the pitch. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. In now, Albert Pujols. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2-2 the count. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Now batting.
Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Tommy Pham. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and two.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jed Jerko waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. At the knees, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dominic Leone is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Dominic Leone.
Settling in now, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Fielder, Nick Markakis.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is low and outside for a ball. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Popped him up. Pujols is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Here's Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. Rocket to third. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.